Milsim games, man, have I been playing a lot of them, and you guys seem to like watching them, and that's a good thing because I love making the videos. Interviewing and asking the community why they enjoy these games has really given me an insight into the kind of player that plays them, in both a good and bad way.
Get the fuck off the road!
Slime them.
You guys are literally
Don't slime them.
You guys are so crazy.
And so far we've covered Immersion with Arma, the Spectacle with Hell Let Loose, and now it's time for the one that a lot of people have been requesting me to make, Squad. And I've been putting it off, not because I didn't want to make the video, but because the community of Squad has a certain stigma, a certain aura around it that is green and stinky. It kind of reminded me of Arma and the fact that it was very intimidating to jump into, but I decided, you know what, we're gonna try it. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. Squad is interesting. Whenever I started playing it, it immediately became apparent what I was actually in for, and the community itself is very different from the previous communities that I engaged with. And what I mean by that is every game is different. Sometimes you get into a game and your squad was very relaxed and funny.
There's one time Soda Simper was down bad, so I dressed up like his crush and let him rail me.
How was that?
For me, amazing.
It's an FPV drone! Ah!
Permission to use a rocket! Rocket away!
And sometimes you'd get into a game and your squad is on top of it, the most tactical people you've ever seen.
That is not our car.
He's hitting.
Good shot, good kill.
Don't you worry, I'm here. I got you.
And sometimes you get into a game and your squad sucks, and they're all sour pieces of shit. However, I will say the game looked fantastic, and I was very excited to see what the gameplay had to offer, and oh boy, did I have no idea what I was in for. I immediately saw explosions and some of the most brutal combat I have ever seen in a game. My guy's wrist was all messed up because of the mods, and I could see through my buddy's feet, but honestly, I think it's part of the experience a little bit. I also met this guy named Chris along the way who seemed cool, so I stuck with him and talked to him for a minute.
They're it's kind of a fucking war zone over here. Chris, you know, I'm really glad I met you in my time of need.
Yes.
Was that your hostage in the back of your room? You've tied up? What the fuck was that? I heard a weird noise come out of your microphone.
And then I realized that you could talk to enemies over VoIP, and I somehow got an interview with one of them, which we'll go over here in a little bit. However, I do want to say that one thing I felt immensely from this game was something that Hell Let Loose had, was a sense of chaos. In Arma, chaos comes in waves and ebbs and flows. Sometimes it's very calm, sometimes it's really quick. This struck a middle ground between the two. Sometimes in Squad it's very slow when you're waiting, but there's also a very good amount of absolute chaos, explosion, FPV drones that you don't really see in this abundance in Arma, and that's not a bad thing in either games, it's just different.
Yeah.
Ah!
No. I hit my rocket!
Ah!
That gun, the AA gun up there on that hill,
Yeah?
just got hit by a missile. Yeah.
What is going on, dude?
And that's generally the feeling that I got, is Squad is an in-between of the Spectacle of Hell Let Loose and the tactical immersion of Arma. It's a little bit more serious, but still has some spontaneity to it. Is that how you spontaneity? Spontaneousness? Spontaneousness, we'll go with that one. It honestly felt like the biggest complaint that I had with this game along the way was really the community at some points. And what I mean by that is the community doesn't suck, it's just there's some sour apples.
This fucking community sucks.
You join our server.
I played this game way too much. This fucking community always sucks.
Getting into a game at like 10 in the morning to record some footage and just play the game, really suck it up and see how it is and immerse myself in it, only to be met with people saying, this community sucks, I hate it, does not bode well for the others around you in your squad either way. But that is not representative of the entire community. Let's go over some of the interviews that I gathered from players who actually play the game so you guys can see the wonderful people who partake in it.
Just asking people why they play Squad. I make videos like surveying the community pretty much about like why their personal tie to the game. So why do you play Squad? What do you enjoy about it?
I love the teamwork.
You love the teamwork?
But also, Yeah, but I also love how Squad does the big booms. I think they do a really good job with it.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Cause I made a video over Arma and Hell Let Loose, and I feel like Squad does the big booms the best.
Yeah, I think Armored as well, but I like the dynamics of Squad.
Well, thank you very much, man.
Yeah, man, have a good one.
You too.
Moving up far below, super far away, and for me it's sniping and throwing motors at people.
I like the modern time frame for the most part, mixed with mostly realistic, but not too realistic at the same time.
All right. Thank you. That's a very good answer.
Because other games suck. It's awesome.
All right. So that's yep. That's usable. Can I ask you a question? I'm making a video. I made one over Arma and Hell Let Loose. Why do you play Squad personally? What do you like about it?
The PTSD.
Alright.
PTSD with the boys.
Alright, that's a good answer.
I don't know, I'm bad at the game.
Okay, that's totally fair.
I'm just hanging out with my friends.
And there's a lot of different game modes. There's Advanced and Secure, Skirmish, Random Advanced and Secure, which is kind of like Advanced and Secure, but there's random points that will be divvied among the different servers. There's Invasion, which is you hold a point. There's Insurgency, Territory Control, Destruction. So needless to say, there was a lot of different game modes to pick from, all of them varying in kind of style of combat and tactics. My personal favorite is always Invasion, just because I like either holding a point and waiting for the enemy to come to me. That's always been my favorite kind of way of playing these kinds of games. So that was my cup of tea.
You guys are so gay.
Holy shit! Never mind. Holy shit!
Fucking yeah, we're actually holding surprisingly well. Good job.
No, they have one chevron in there.
That was a fake ass laugh. Someone back there drunk driving? Is that what I heard? Can I see the menu, please? The menu, please, is none of your goddamn business.
But each server was very different, and it's because it works similarly to the fact in Arma that each community server is ran has different mods to it that you have to download. It's also similar to Arma that sometimes they're like 15 gigabytes or 30.
What? Oh.
You take a gamble every time. I'm really hoping it's not malware that's mining Bitcoin off of my graphics card. That would not be cool. Don't know though. But there's custom FPV drones, player models, vehicles, all of that jazz. And the community servers also have a tight-knit community. You'll run into a lot of the same people playing on the same servers because once you start playing on one, you get to know the people on there, and that's just the one you kind of gravitate towards. And another thing that I really enjoyed was the squad roles. I myself always play medic in these kinds of games because that's just what I do. I like running around and healing people. And hearing players yell for a medic while they're on the ground dying and be like, oh my god, my guts are falling out, is a unique experience that you can't really get in any other kind of genre of game besides milsim.
I got you, King. Green pandas are a rare breed. I don't want you. No! Medic!
I will say one of my favorite moments that did happen was I just somehow got put into a squad and somehow got control of a vehicle with a gun, and everyone died, and it was just me and this other guy, and we fought for so long, just trying to revive everybody else.
And to think, I was gonna give head to whoever was operating that turret.
I'm gonna need you to come back over here.
Bring him back.
Too late. Too late.
So, how's your guys' day?
I got gaped.
Chasing them?
I don't. It looks like they lost him. They're kind of just meandering through the woods. Hey, do you guys see shit up there?
I don't see anybody yet.
Kill the marine! Kill the marine!
Don't Don't move, don't move. I'm covering.
Keeping us steady. See, dude, I knew you were gonna be a good gunner.
Oh no!
Back up! Back up!
I'm trying!
My scapula.
I'm bleeding.
I'm gonna park and go try and revive them, okay?
Okay.
Get down.
No! I died.
Godspeed. If I die, it was nice knowing you. I'm gonna go try and get them.
Go get them.
I'm here, fellas! Fuck!
But the people that have been playing this game, I feel like have been playing it for so long, at least a large percentage of them, that you've either gone one of two ways, which is you are so desensitized to it that you just play the game for fun and just hate it. Which unfortunately is the case for most games if you look at their lifespan. A lot of the games that go for a long time, either the community hates it or just loves it. And that's like the two categories you're in. I will say that the guns feel so meaty and good in this game. I really can't describe it, but the way that the player model holds the guns and operates them and how your operator actually handles the gun is very immersive. The FOV, the way that the guns look and feel and operate and reload and fire feels so different from the games that I've played before in a very heavy way.
I'm gonna push him.
Where?
He's dead. He's dead. Oh, I'm hit! Get down!
Get down, bro.
I see him.
They said 220 in the trees.
I saw one.
Where was he? I'm dead.
I'm here, squad lead.
We're here, sir. We're here.
Killing that right!
It just feels more real, and I don't know how else to put it besides that. And another thing that I really want to highlight is how well Squad does explosions. The sparks and the orange and red tint in the explosions give it such a full feeling that you feel it.
Hey, that's a suspicious sound.
It's gonna be okay.
Hey, can you pick me up?
Are you holy shit, you're so fucking dead.
Y'all getting assassinated by FPV drones.
They all died. Dude, they're mortaring like literally.
Oh my god!
Northwest.
Why is there
Guessing that the T4 subwire farm somewhere.
Okay.
So keep an eye out for it.
I'm going for him.
Why is there a fucking zillion
Oh,
in
he
my lane?
respawned.
Why is there
I'm turning around. Keep going. Run this way. Run this way. Run this way. Run this way.
Bro.
Which I just forgot. It's been so long since I've played Squad because I have played it before that I genuinely forgot how the game really looked and operated. And one of the things that I also did forget is the pre-game staging lobby. Holy shit, is it funny. The community in this game is older gents, right? And that's not a bad thing. In fact, I enjoyed talking to most of them. They're mostly just got off their 9 to 5, want to chill out and play a game. Totally cool with that. Awesome. One of the best crowds. What is funny is that since they're older, they all play Black Ops 2 and like Call of Duty in the pre-game staging lobbies, and you can tell because whenever a game ends, you vote on what the next map is and what the next teams are going to be, and by God, whenever everyone can talk to each other in that short little 5-minute period, I am back on Nuketown and Black Ops 2 shit-talking people, and it is so funny.
Oh no, Todd West is good.
Got that patch.
That's to the Epstein class.
Top
Let's
for Epstein
fight.
classic
Let's
number
fight.
one.
Let's
We
fight
are
Trump
goated.
and Epstein, guys. Let's do that.
The Epstein defender.
Oh my god.
Bro, what?
I've never been more at
Wait, now
like
I
I've
wanna
never
know
felt
that.
like I've been in a Black Ops 2 lobby until I've been playing this game,
Yeah.
and I forgot that in between matches everyone can talk to each other. We're in between. We're picking the factions we're playing as next match, and everyone goes, "Pick the top left. It's the Americans. The Epstein class is a new addition."
We were like
You
500 yards off every fucking
I'm getting out of here, bro.
I dare you to try and hear a coherent sentence in this lobby.
I can't hear what you're saying.
I dare you to try and hear a coherent sentence
Like, seriously.
throughout all of this.
We're gonna fucking make this Weber's.
do they shine bright in this scenario, which is something that I didn't think I was gonna miss, but whenever I heard it, I missed it. It might just be nostalgia. You know, I'm glad that we're nicer to each other now, but dude, those 5 minutes is just heaven because you hear the most absurd shit. In fact, it was one of my favorites. It's so unique in how it operates because it has been around for so long and kind of set the precedent for a lot of these other milsim games besides Arma. Arma's been around for years. But it was the first one that kind of became really large mainstream. So I think for that fact alone, it kind of operates on its own wavelength. With the community, with how the guns work, with the explosions, with the game modes, and it does absolutely take inspirations from its predecessors, but it also made its own footprint and path along the way. Thank you to all the people that I talked to and interviewed for this video. You guys were so much fun to interact with. It's been a pleasure, absolutely, to get to know each of these games' communities. But I think that's really all that I wanted to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there's any other games that you guys want me to look at, people have been telling me to play Bellum. I don't have a code for it, guys. I would. Maybe if you subscribe and get my channel a little bigger, I might. You know? All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.